Hi everyone, I hope you are okay. My name is Colin, I am a mixing and mastering engineer at Masters Tape Studio in Porto. And today, for the next few minutes, I will speak about the process of... What do I mean by sampling drums? Basically, it's when I record each piece of the drum kit separately without having the spilling created by the playing of all the drums. So at the end of a recording of a track and before moving on to the next track, I ask the drummer to play each piece of his drum with different dynamics and record that. And it also includes cymbals. Why sampling the drums? Because using the sample into the mix helped me a lot step up my final mix, and I will show you this a little bit later. And also because after years of doing this process, I have created an amazing database of acoustic drum sound, and that can be really useful in the future. We have recorded each separate piece of the drum, and now we will choose the final cut for each one. A very important tips before listening. As you can see, when he played the kick, all the microphone didn't record the kick at the same time. So before listening, you have to put all those transients at the same starting point. And I will do this now. Okay, so now they are all at the same starting point, so now we can have a listen of each microphone and choose a combination, which is very important for each pair of ears, a different combination. Okay, so let's hear the kick with the direct microphone of the kick and the microphone of the snare and the bottom snare, the microphone of the hi-hat, the microphone of the floor, of the tom, and of room number 1, room number 2, and room number 3. So I'm gonna take the microphone of the kick and start adding some to understand which one I like. For example, on that case, I really like how it sounds, and I have the direct microphone of the kick, I have the microphone of the floor tom, and the microphone of the room number 3. So now you have to repeat this process with each piece of the drum and render it to be sure to be able to use it as a WAV file in your session. So here it is, we have in this session in red the text of the drum already edited, and now we are going to add in blue the sample of each piece of the drum, and as an example I will do it with the kick. So yes, it is a minutious and time-consuming process because of this music genre. It's a lot easier and faster with drum pattern that tends to be repeated or simpler. In that case, it's almost one by one. It takes time, but it's really worth it. So finally, and after some work, we have now in red the text of the drum already edited, and in blue all the samples that have been added to the track. So we can now hear the drum without the sample and afterward with the sample. So let's hear without the sample. And now let's hear with the samples. So, I don't know your opinion, but my opinion is that it's a big difference in terms of sound, of clarity and impact, and it will definitely help me in the mix. So this is why I use the sampling technique in my mixing process. Thank you very much for being with me and my French accent. I obviously cannot speak about everything in the few minutes, so please let me know your opinion, ask a question, and I will be very happy to reply. I hope you will look at my next video, and I will be talking about... See you there.